I hate doing intros, but what's good, YouTube? Carmen back with another video. Today we're doing Promised Neverland episode 1 of season 2. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the whole spiel. But let me get up out of here. Peace.
Episode 1 of Promised Neverland started it off with a bang. What did y'all think?
I also think it started off with a bang. Huge bang.
Yeah, they not playing no games. Episode 1, you know, that joint, it was, they really put their foot on necks. Like, they trying to keep you watching the show. 11 episodes. I hope they're not wasting episodes like this one. Like, we got a new setting. We got new villains. We got new good guys. We saw a demon walking. We saw slave demons. Like, they not playing no games, and I likes that. Like, we're not wasting no time. What y'all think about all that? I mean, we still got the kids in the woods. The world looks like, I want to say vast. It's not even just big. Like, it seems huge. The trees were skyscrapers. The demons were super tall. What y'all think? Or impression?
It's a very unsafe place to live, because even the demon even told Ray, even though he was kind of just trying to lure him out of the woodworks, he kind of had a point, like, hey, you could tell it's not safe for you here, like, come with me. Obviously it's a bad idea, but then also I'm starting to wonder, are they ever going to be able to combat these demons? And we had this little side topic in the shadows, and I was like, I really hope it doesn't go the route of, hey, we've been doing these genetic experiments on these children, they're also half demon. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think that's a lazy way to progress the show. I hope they don't have any powers.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, I hope they don't have any powers. I hope they kind of stay human. I feel like that'll keep it interesting. Do y'all realize how close it kind of is in comparison to, I mean, I'm sure it's on purpose, but Peter Pan's the Neverland or Neverland or whatever they call it. Or that, like, it's, I don't know. I kind of like that. The
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like if I really sat down and wrote down comparisons between the two, that there's a lot of similarities. I'm just trying to figure out who Captain Hook is. Because I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that giant demon. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like the Lost Boys or whatever?
Similar, yeah. I think they are the Lost Boys. Yeah, not gonna hold you. But for the,
I just want to know about Minerva. I hope they keep talking about Minerva. I feel like they're gonna get there and that man will be dead as hell.
Dead or
like,
quack.
That would be very Peter Pan-ish, I'm just saying.
Or bro, just think about, they do all this getting to Mr. Minerva, blah blah blah. That man a demon. It was like, yeah, I've been looking for prime specimen. You know what I mean? Like,
I've been waiting for y'all to get here yourselves.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna be sick. Like, oh yeah, this is where we sell the premium goods right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The smart ones. You'll be sick. But other than that, like I said, the episode to me it started out really good. I didn't know about the pen until later on we had discussed it. But like, I thought that pen was as play at first, but it's not. And I like the fact that it shows how they're still kids in general. It's not like it went from they were kids not knowing what was going on. Then when they figured out what was going on, they're like super mature, like adults. They're still talking about playing tag and all that type of stuff. So it still gives them that kiddie aspect. But what I was saying before was that I wonder what time this is in, like what time era, like what era
year wise.
Yeah, like
2000.
Was it 2000? If it's not in the actual thing, let's just leave it at that, because that's kind of a spoiler. But I don't think it matters for right now where they are, because regardless, they don't know what the technology that they could be missing or that they could invent yet is. They were in an orphanage without it altogether, so they wouldn't know how to use a cell phone if they saw it.
No, not even that. Only reason why I was asking was because look at where they got their water from. Like the plants they use for their water. What is that?
The little seed in the jump.
I'm sure there's stuff like that in real life, similar to like a coconut, how it has a lot of
but
nutrition.
Not in the forest though. Like of course, it's probably some nature shit that niggas ain't seen, that we ain't seen.
Watch your mouth, my
boy.
boy.
But like regardless, like my bad. But like we haven't seen stuff like that. But I'm saying like they were eating rabbits. They didn't even have like chicken and like other stuff. They was eating rabbits and stuff. It's like, what era is this?
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
maybe that's what the
I
demons
think the
prefer
first
for them
season-
to eat. You never know.
Wow, that's a good point.
I'm just
Because, you know,
saying.
they are trying to like do things for them in order to taste better.
Yeah, so if they want their meat
So
to be,
rabbit.
if that's what they prefer,
I
and
mean,
we
rabbit
don't
might be
know.
more-
Yeah, they don't want you
yeah,
eating
some of that
steak.
maybe.
Steak breaks your body down. They don't want you eating pork, steak, and maybe chicken. So, well, is chicken? Is
Maybe.
rabbit considered chicken? I don't know. But yeah, or is rabbit just rabbit? I'm not good with that.
Yeah, they're doing whatever they can to make their bodies comfortable because it makes the
Tender.
brain more, more delicious according to them. Like they don't even want them to know
Flavorful.
demons exist
Yeah, because it makes
because
you
if they
taste
live
better.
stressed out.
Mhm.
That's why
it's not gonna
security's
taste
like,
as good.
Boy, that's why Norman was probably good as hell, boy.
What?
Hey,
I
I'm-
don't know,
well, nah, you right. He
was
found out
stressed
late. He got
He
stressed.
found out, yeah.
Nah, Norman had the poker face. He wasn't stressed out. That boy was good. So, I don't know. But overall, like in the new like area, excluding the idea of William Minerva, what did y'all think about the two new guys who showed up? And I mean, even the manga readers, what's y'all thoughts on them when y'all first saw them?
I was lost. I was also very interested in knowing where, like, one, where they came from, two, why they're in the forest, and three, why they're saving children. Like,
Yeah.
all the same questions I feel like anybody should have. It didn't make any sense. And I'm like, are you going to kill them? Are we now your own personal farm?
Well, that's interesting. Yeah,
That's what I say, because I had something along those lines too, where it's just like, okay, well, all the questions you had, Ruzma, but also like, how long have they been there, and have they run into children before? Is that how they're just like so used to how they maneuver and stuff like that, and just more or less, like you said, are they actually good guys, or are they have some ulterior motive? In
I'd
some
say
way?
I'd say they ran into children before. They seem very equipped to know what to do. Or I guess they ran into those bad guys before, but they didn't seem to. They seem to want to save the children. So I'd hope that they saw children before from like maybe a different farm. That'd be kind of cool. But
It seems
Right.
like it.
yeah, but I don't know. I
just
I
wonder
did
if they
like
have
how they,
ulterior motives.
that's true too. I like how they found out that they were demons immediately. I like how they didn't draw it out to make it this big reveal later on. I like how they did it immediately, so it makes me feel like they're going to be real clean cut on each episode that's coming forward. Like they're not wasting time, which I appreciate with a show like this.
Yeah.
The mystery's
I also
coming
want to point out
fast.
how fast my man scooped Ray off of the ground. Like,
Oh,
my man
yeah.
came out of nowhere. I was like, is that a horse? That show
I mean,
built different.
it seems like I want to say they got it was just for the simple fact that they had the smoke screens to be able to confuse the dogs that could talk. I don't know what you want to call those. I guess demon dogs or whatever.
Demon
Mm.
dogs.
But like,
The lower class.
Yeah, that's something I
yeah,
wanted
but
to
the
talk
fact
about
that he
too.
was able to not control them, but be able to drop that
Communicate.
smoke screen and they couldn't even smell them anymore.
Throw
Not
the
just see,
sensors
but
off.
sent to. It's like, I feel like the fact that they have that is either they have been being hunted themselves, or they've saved kids from these hunters in general.
That makes sense, sir. It's a good
So they
guess
have
at
some
least.
history.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of open questions already. They wasted no time. We're already in a different world than the first season. Outside of the wall is no joke. We haven't even seen them sleep, which is hilarious to me. Like they're literally right back to work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
they
And
out
the world
there-
seems
out there
so
struggling.
big too.
Yeah,
Like you had mentioned,
Yeah,
like
and
it's so
they're not
completely
just
different.
fighting demons.
yeah. This seems like they got a lot on their plate coming up. So I can't agree with Ant though. I don't want it to go into like a power type thing. I don't want to see their neck numbers glow up and they shooting fireballs and stuff. I want to see them be kids and outwit these demons with pure plot, because I think that'll be a good story. Khalil, you a little
Right,
quiet with
right.
it. So I guess you could end it off and tell us what you expect in the next episode, and we can go down the line real quick.
Hey. All right. Well, I can expect that. I'm pretty sure we all can expect to see a lot of trouble from this season because Ray had a point from the first season. Having a group this big can be problematic when we're going into a world we don't know anything about. And that became obvious in this episode, where traveling in a big group like that, it can be a hindrance, because as soon as you lose one person, everyone knows how Emma is. I gotta go back and get this straggler. And then we all know how everybody else is. We gotta go back for Emma. That's gonna get somebody killed.
That's fair.
That's a very funny point, because when they was running away from that demon, Emma surely could have, if this was Savage, could have picked up that child and threw it back.
Yeah, I might have shook her.
That
I would have hind kicked her.
would have been wild.
Donkey kicked her and left her.
What you thinking, Ruben? What you expecting, I guess, after this episode or this chapter?
I ain't gonna say what I expect, because, you know, I read it, so I know what's happening. But I do like how they like handled this first episode. I want to say I feel like they skipped something, but I can't put my finger on it. But I don't think it was all that important. But it's still really good the way they did this. The 11 episode thing kind of concerns me, but I really liked it. I really enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the show so much. Like I've been saying, like I stand by this show really strongly. It made me read the manga from the first season. When this episode came out, I even went back to binge watch the first season, like literally yesterday. So yeah, they did good. They did good. And I think y'all gonna be interested in what happens next, like how everything is handled.
All right.
Yeah.
Amari.
Yeah, so I'm in the same spot as Ruben. I actually read the manga before the anime even came out, so I actually know quite a lot about it. But seeing how they displayed the second season, I really enjoyed it. Just kind of, you know, how hyped they made it, how intense it got, especially towards the end. I do agree with you, Ruben. I feel like there's like a little minuscule part that they kind of took out. But I kind of learned also that, you know, even with the 11 episodes, apparently they're going to be having their own kind of filler or original like kind of ideas being thrown into the mix. So it's going to be interesting to see how they deviate in certain parts of the anime from the manga. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Hoping that, you know, with their original ideas, that it doesn't turn it in a different direction that, you know, doesn't make it as enjoyable as the manga. But
right, like it's its own show.
Exactly. So,
okay.
Some aspects will be the same, but ideas will be a little different probably. We'll see.
All right. And
the only thing I'm looking forward to in this anime is to see if there's even a light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't look like they're going to get that far, to me at least. I mean, I feel like Emma and Ray, maybe the taller, like the brown kid. I can't think of his name.
Don
and the one with the glasses. Other than that, a bunch of little kids. I don't really see, you know, an end or them going back to get the kids they left at the farm itself. So I'm just looking forward to seeing a actual like glimmer of something, because it just seems like this whole anime just been gloom and death the entire time. Like there's been like that little slither we got from when they, you know, jumped over the wall. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what that back, and then they jumped over the wall just to get chased by that big ass lizard, and then get hunted. So it's like it didn't seem like, you know, that feat got overran by, you know, the world itself.
Like a moment of reprieve.
That, and I wanted, because like from the opening, not the opening, but the promos that they use for Promised Neverland shows that demons into the table with the demons behind them. So like I was saying to Mike before, I'm thinking that they're gonna have a royalty demons, and then those ones that we saw in the woods were like, you know, outcasted. So I want to see if that's my theory. I want to see if that's actually a thing. But other than that, I think this anime was good, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
All right. I mean, I'm just excited for the ride. I don't really care if there is a light at the end of the tunnel or not. I'm kind of just in it for wherever it's going to take me. I trust them that there's going to be some type of hope. Don't really care if they make it or not, but you know, I like that aspect of it. You know, the underdog story, to see what they can make out of it. But in regards to like losing all the kids, I think they'll probably find a safe haven for most of the kids, the young ones, and then we'll really get to the nitty gritty of the show itself. But I'm excited overall for what's coming next. That's definitely for this year. That's this is my top of the totem pole. Watching every episode probably an hour or two after it comes out. So, we'll see what happens next in episode 2 of Promised Neverland.